Okay, this is going to be a little bit long, but not long. The actual news report here is pretty short. Okay, excuse me. I'd say it's fair use, but we all know how criminals work. Criminals work like this: they make their rules up as they go. They use AI and all kinds of stuff to mess you over. But plus, you know, they're not held accountable to anything because they're criminals, right? That's right. But this is complete nonsense. Not what's going on is nonsense. Okay, the report is nonsense. See, we got reports of surgeons, people with gas cans. We have reports like homeless person is pissed off. Okay, but we're gonna watch something here, and I'm gonna point a few things out to you. Okay, watch this.
Well, Jenny, right now, most of those two towns blocked off and a crime scene because authorities say the Alemda fire was deliberately set. Gabe Rowland's greenhouse lighting business was uninsured and it burned to the ground on Tuesday. While authorities continue to assess the damage and assist the newly homeless, a homeless man is jailed and charged with arson. The Alemda fire.
Okay. Okay, so a homeless man is jailed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the warehouse or the lighting factory. Okay, one place, possibility. They could be told truth, they could be told a lie, right? Who knows? It wasn't there, but I'm not even going with that report. That's the nonsense of this. I want you to watch. This is the most important part to watch. We're going to be doing a flyover now of the city, the town that was burned down, okay? Hundreds of homes lost, okay? And we're doing a flyover of it right now, okay? But as we do this flyover, I'm going to be pausing to show you some things, point out some things. See, as you were zoomed in as they were coming out from being zoomed in here, I want you to pay attention to something. See, you can tell this tree was actually burned. Okay, the very top of the tree, even look at that. Okay, we got black spots on the ground we can see was burned. Man, these places were awful close together, wasn't they, huh? Almost looks like a layout of a video game with burning, doesn't it? Yeah, it does in a way. It's not, but it almost, it looks something like that, but it's not. Here we go. Bear Lake Estates. The other problem I have with this right here, Bear Lake Estates, I want to go here and look. See, I started noticing we got one truck here, and I was like, why wouldn't have been more people been at home? They only had one vehicle. Okay. It was really crazy, okay? But there's some things that don't add up here. I'm for real, man. There's things that just don't add up here. So let's watch for grass and trees and things like that. Because if you got this many buildings, as far as you can see with eyes, that burn one right after another. Okay, and I'm dead serious. You got this many buildings that has burned one right after another. There ain't no way trees in between houses or trees there would not be. No, I don't buy that a bit, okay? But let's just watch. So it looks like a mobile home park. All steel frames on the ground. So from one mobile home to the next mobile home. Okay, there's a problem here. We do have some burnt trees right here. See it? You can tell. Okay, that there is some burnt trees here. But the problem I have is, let's back a hair. As we're coming in, I want you to notice this area that's burned that we're looking at is coming over now from a helicopter's view. Okay? I want you to pay attention to, back it just a hair, I want you to pay attention to all the land, the ground. Okay? I want you to pay attention to the forest, all these trees. Why am I telling you that? Because look, these trees look virtually unburned right through here. Like there's been no fire at all. Look at this ground right here. Does it look like there's been a fire that led up to coming in here? Could have one person set one mobile on fire and got it really going and caused it to go boom, 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 okay, on one side, oh, and then the wind was up, blew over here, oh, and then it was there, but it didn't touch these trees here, huh? Really? That's the reason I'm saying you gotta look close. Things ain't adding up, man. Things are just not adding up. Pay attention closely. See, we're in a helicopter. You can see a shadow right there. You can see there was fire damage there to these trees that are within this area. Okay? So they're going to say this is a homeless guy, huh? Let's watch. Because they got a homeless guy locked up right now, blaming him for the arson. You got to remember, if it's a homeless man, you got to look at the entire town. I got to look at the reality here. The amount of burnings there was and scattered out as there was. I don't buy the insurgents, and I don't buy the homeless man, especially the homeless man. I would buy there are some insurgents, and some of the fires are most likely being set that way. You know, people funded and paid to do this. Okay? By your major corporations, you know, like Facebook and Apple and GE, and that's right. And the list goes on and on and on and on. And Twitter, and I mean, the list goes on and on and on. George Soros, of course, and Bill Gates. Yep, funding this to happen. Agenda 21 in your face. Oh, by golly, here's something else I wanted to point out. You notice anything? You should be noticing if you done what I told you to do. Pay attention to the surroundings. Okay? There's a reason I say that, because I want you to come over here and look. This building's burned down. Trees are virtually untouched. Oh, look, there's another one there, but he's going over too quick. We can't catch it. There's one here and one here right next to each other. And even the top of the trees and the bottom of the trees look all to be okay. That's right. They don't look untouched. I mean, that virtually looks untouched. Something very, very hot was scorching the wall that burned something here. Okay. I mean, yes, we got major fire damage for sure, man, everywhere. Here, the only thing I could think of is they're spraying a chemical in this area that they didn't anywhere else. Because you can see there's stuff all over the ground, okay? Yeah, see, this is Agenda 21 all day long in your face. For all you people who want to think, oh, this is just going to go away. So this place was what, loaded with trailer parks? And you could have a trailer park filled full of people and somebody's just going to go in and be able to freaking set one fire to another. Oh no, it was caused by the forest fires. Well, it was, yeah. Then explain the trees. Don't lie. Watch, this is going to get good here in a minute. And you're going to be scratching your head. Remember, they just said a homeless guy, right? So you think a homeless guy set all these fires all over the place like this? Really? You expect me to believe that? Okay, we're flying back over this area. With all the chemicals that they must have been dropping out of a damn plane to put out the fires. All over that damn house there, man. Not good at all, man. You know how many people will suddenly be homeless here? Not good at all. And look, this shit just goes on and on and on. Look at this, and you can see that there's fire damage on that ground. No doubt about it, man. Okay, now this is one you really want to pay attention to. I'm not joking. Watch close. Okay, I want to know something. Okay? How did we get these fires in this area? Pay attention. Use your brains now. I mean, pay attention. Use your brains. Okay? These are deliberately set fires. There's no doubt about it right here. Okay? I don't buy the excuse at all that a homeless man was going around setting fires. I don't even want to buy the excuse that we have surgeons, though we could. How many of these properties might have actually been empty, too? See, we have no way of knowing any of this. But, see, I stopped right here for a second because, see, trees are in good shape. All around the ground is, with an exception of, as you can see right through here, that's great. Get this all this noise, there we go. Anyhow, so as you can see, these trees are good. Look at this. Look at this. Untouched. So somebody drove in here and somebody set this fire. These fires were set. When you say man done, this is man done, but all of these fires are man done. Every last one of them. But I don't buy the surgeons things. These trailer parks, from what I'm looking at, and I just don't buy this. Because, see, look, these trees are close enough if all of these places were on fire, that tree is damaged. Okay? But you'd think these would be as well. Okay, this one's across the road, but I'm sorry. Look, all the way around, man. Everything burned. Everything burned all the way around. And I don't buy the surgeons done this neither. Because you ain't going to tell me the entire neighborhood, nobody's home and nobody's watching nothing. And you just, oh no, my house is on fire. You know what I'm saying? You know, people living here, man. There would be families, there would be what have you. People would be home. You ain't going to have entire neighborhoods if nobody's home at all to witness or see a thing. And when I look around me here, and I look at the grass here, and I look at even the grass right here, and I look at the trees, I see the one that was burned here, you know. But things ain't adding up. I would say, how did we do this? Were these all mobile homes, or did we use an energy weapon? And if we used an energy weapon, wouldn't it disintegrate everything? See, this is a trip. How did we do this? We didn't have a forest fire come in here and burn this. No. Land wasn't on fire and burned it, because show me the land around it. Which way the fire came in from. Oh, what do you mean you can't show me the land around it, which way it come in from? See what I'm saying? Because I'm on a helicopter, I'm looking at the land all the way around it. It don't add up. There's nowhere that the fire would come in across the land right here. But yet everything there's burned up. And how can you have that big of areas burned and that many homes burned and not one person seen a freaking thing? You ain't gonna tell me it's from the forest fires. Look, the ground. Look, we'll go out away from the fires here. Let's look at around the area, way away from where these fires are. And let's check out the ground and the trees and the everything around you. Now make sense out of this. You didn't have a forest fire come in here. Every one of these things freaking individually burned. Somebody went down here freaking what? Pouring gas on everything on site and nobody was home to see it? Or What if we have military come in here with some fire guns and shoot these places with their fire guns? Is that what happened? We have military involvement here? It's looking that way to me. I'm not joking when I'm saying that. You're blaming it on a homeless man. You're blaming it on surgeons, but I'm looking at something and no. See, this is the reason I'm told you to pay attention and start looking around and start using critical thinking skills, if you have any in your head at all. And really pay attention to what you're looking at here. Not good at all. Hundreds and hundreds of houses burned to the ground here. People homeless up the ass. But the problem I see is when you look around you, they're claiming it on the forest fires. Oh, insurgents putting gas out in blah, blah, blah in blah, blah, blah areas. No. I'm looking at entire neighborhoods here, people. And I'm looking at trees close enough that were untouched. I'm looking at green grass on the yard where a house was burned. Look at that. Green grass on the ground, the house is gone. Got a little bit of scorched grass and stuff here. And the amount of buildings there is, you ain't good. I know, I just can't buy it. Sorry. I can't buy it. You're talking about entire neighborhoods. So you mean entire neighborhoods just suddenly wasn't home everywhere? So where was frickin' the majority of the town when the fire came in? From where? Where did it come in at? From where? From where did this fire come in at? Where would the people be? No, I'm not buying this at all. This is more like they picked areas and went in and maybe you had places that were built, like over in China. Maybe they freaking engineered all this. They built places and went in and boom, 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 and military didn't burn them. They just didn't show you that part. They're showing you the after results. See, there's a lot missing here. Where is any kind of aerial footage of news crews shooting when the place was burning? Where's any kind of news report showing all this? Can you show us news reports, like ABC, CBS, Fox, CNN, all of you mainstream media clowns, okay? Where are you guys? Why wasn't this being reported as it was burning? I might have See, these fires here, a lot of them don't add up. It's almost like military, there's involvement here, man. No. I understand what I'm seeing, though. It's definitely Agenda 21. But at the same token, I'm just using my head here and really examining what I'm seeing. That's why I said pay attention to the shrub, pay attention to the green grass, pay attention to the yards. And I'm dead serious when I'm saying that. And then explain what you're seeing, and it becomes hard. And then think about what they're telling you, surgeons with gas cans. Okay? A homeless guy. Seriously, I want you to think about what they're telling you. No way, I'm sorry. No way. I'm sorry, it's just not possible. There's a lot left out here. You're not getting to see a lot. I'm looking for the fire would have even came into this area. It ain't like this is out in the woods and the fire come out of the damn woods, the fire was blah, blah, blah. How would it spread the way this is spread? How would it spread across the intersections in the, oh, this neighborhood here, and then I'll skip over to this neighborhood alone, and I'll jump across concrete, and I'll come down the road. The fire will, right? And the fire will jump off the road and leave no marks that it was on the road and burn this place, and it's going to burn this place. Look at the separation in buildings. They wasn't even close together. Look, they're not even close together. Now let's look in between. Oh, but there's still some green grass. The road's virtually untouched. Not all of it is, but see, no, this don't add up. Sorry. None of this adds up outside of deliberately done. And we ain't talking just some surgeons in this case. I think you're talking military. See the outside ground here? I'll go around that area that's burned. You didn't have a forest fire that came in and fucking everything in the town burned, but here we go again. Look. Entire fucking neighborhoods, people. Look at this. Now, you expect me to believe. See, this is like mobile homes again. This would have been easy to set up. You know something else I was noticing? I'm noticing no speed bumps. The roads are all smooth, but maybe it's just because we're high up in the air, right? You can leave your opinion on that, but I'm looking at the roads here. Even the roads coming down, no lines on them, no marks, no nothing, man. I've seen some lines going straight across. See this? This would be a speed bump, possibly. This would be a speed bump, suggesting this is a trailer park. And when you look at it, you see the metal frames, and as close as together as they are, you know it's a trailer park. So there was a lot of mobile home parks in this area. But when you look at the overall view, you're surrounded by a suburban area. This ain't some surgeons, man. This is more like military. The other question is where was everybody? Where was everybody over these states? Were these properties abandoned, or did they bring in a naked trailer park nobody lived in? And then send military and burn it up. Where's the footage of the fires being put out? See, look at all that land in the wooded area. Nothing burned. What is burned is buildings. That should throw a red flag. It really should. Problems what I'm seeing here, entire neighborhoods, strung out for as far as you can see. Here you got some more of the orange on the ground. You do got signs of burning right here. Some of the ground does have signs of burning. You can tell some of the ground was burning, but the problem is it don't add up. For the amount that's not burned to the amount that is burned. See, this is still burning here. Because there was one that the fire was still, still smoldering. See, I'm trying to make sense out of this. Let's go back over here just a hair. Something I just noticed. He's going to come in here again. Right here. Look. Oh, but this is not a trailer park. Well, they're pretty close. You got a steel frame. It could be, but look. We skipped one. 1, 2, 3 gone and skipped another. We got one still smoldering right there. And it is a trailer park. Okay, so we got fire smoldering right here in this trailer park. We have these ones that are burned up. We got these that are burned up. Where's the people? Did the people already evacuate? Were they given evacuation orders? Is that what we're looking at here? Okay, well, they get evacuation orders. Where's the footage from the air of it burning? See, nobody's being shown that. That's right. You know why you're not being shown it? Because there's too many burned. And if it was done by military, you know what? They couldn't come in and film the fires burning in any neighborhood without being caught on the ground doing it themselves. So they wait after they do all the damage. And then they do what you're seeing here, a flyover, and show you their great work. My suggestion is it isn't what you're thinking, man. It's more deception. You have military-industrial complex involvement here. Agenda 21. That's right, you have Rothschilds, Rockefellers. Oh, I know I said the names again, it's awful. How dare me talk about them names? Even though it's a reality, it's 13 families. Okay? So there you go, man. We got military-industrial complex involved here. That is my opinion. Okay, my opinion is we do have military-industrial complex involvement here. This is too strung out over too great of an area to be anything other than that. I'm telling you. I mean, believe me, if it was just surgeons as they're saying and mad homeless people and blah, blah, blah. Oh, your media would be all over this, man. You'd have had helicopters in the air filming the fires as they were burning. They'd been all over the frickin', this has been everywhere. But this ain't everywhere, no. This is being shown to you after the fact. And it's too strung out and too big, too much. It's all part of Agenda 21, relocating the people, pushing people off the land. It's right in your damn face. All I can tell you is wake the hell up. This is Agenda 21. This is your corporations called governments. And the 13 families. It's the psychopaths. That's exactly what's going on here. And blaming the innocent. And that's why you have no mainstream media footage anywhere of these buildings burning as they were burning. Because that's something that should be everywhere. You shouldn't even be able to miss it. No, I'm not seeing it everywhere, no. I'm seeing everybody being told about the fires. I'm seeing everybody knows that half the United States is on fire right now. Because, you know, normally every year half the United States is always on fire, right? Anyhow, I'm getting out of here, but I had to show you what I had to show you, okay? This is ridiculous, okay? And as you can see, I made it most of the way through it, but the video's getting a little long now, so I'm going to get on off of here. Let you guys decide what you decide, you know, there's nothing I can say. Other than my opinion. My opinion is I'm looking at Agenda 21. Military-industrial complex. The very own government and military who's burned all this stuff. That's why you'll find no footage of it actually burning and reporters filming it and saying, oh my God, look at this whole neighborhood's on fire. If a neighborhood or one trailer park fucking got engulfed that way, that would have made mainstream media, man. You'd had crews in the air filming that as it was burning, man. You'd have seen the fire trucks and you'd have seen people, blah, blah, but no. We didn't see any of this till after the fact. That's right. And then they're going to tell you it's a homeless guy and it's surgeons with gas cans out in the woods and shit. What a freaking joke. Not even, man, not even. All you got to do is use your brain at what you're looking at. You're looking at military-industrial complex. I would say, what'd you do? Order an evacuation of the area? And then send the military in to burn everything down? As soon as you got everybody out of there? They all thought they were going to go home. This is what they come home to? Is that what you done? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably what you done, isn't it? Anyhow, I'm out of here.